Welcome back to this week's episode of EVTV. I'm Jack.
And I'm Will.
Will, do you know what is super annoying?
What's super annoying, Jack?
When I pulled in the parking lot this morning and walked to class, there was trash all over the
I
ground.
can't believe that. You're right, man. Trash is so annoying. Now, let's send over to Gilliam Wirtis.
This is a Gilliam Wirtis in his natural habitat. Enraged upon seeing a piece of garbage on his lunchtime stroll, he knows that we can do better.
It seems like there's a pretty good correlation between opening up campus to 9th and 10th graders and an increase in littering, both in the parking lot and in the building. We've always had a littering problem before, so now we've got twice as many people that are crossing the street, so twice as much litter. The most frequently littered place is our front parking lot, especially in that northeast corner, kind of right by the entrance. I've seen our custodians out there on Wednesday mornings during late start, and the amount of litter that they're picking up is pretty ridiculous.
I've seen an increase in littering in our community, especially in the common area and outside in the parking lots and along the street. The littering impacts the community by making it a less pleasant place to live, and it just reflects badly on the people as well, and it hurts the environment.
We live in a place where the wind blows, and that dumping trash in our parking lot doesn't just affect Eagle Valley High School, it affects the whole town of Gypsum. It gets pretty frustrating when people spend as much time as they do here and they don't take care of it. I think that picking up trash, picking up after themselves is something that shouldn't be that difficult. So sometimes it feels like it's intentional.
We all notice trash around campus, but what can students do to help?
Students can just make sure they're cleaning up their trash and throwing it away, and making sure if it's recyclable, they'll recycle it too. And even if you see trash that isn't yours, just make sure to pick it up and throw it away.
Recognize that it's not on an individual or a group of individuals to clean up. It's something that we should all take part in.
Green Team's a very helpful environmental group that's focused around like community cleanups, recycling. We're trying to do compost too. So if you just want to stop in for a meeting, that'd be great. We've been raising awareness of littering, and we're going to have a community cleanup on November 9th. So that will help too.
This has been Jaden, Will, and Jack with Eagle Valley Student Video. And make sure to join Green Team on November 9th for their cleanup.
Are you failing all of your tests? Are you struggling to keep up with all the assignments inside of Schoology? Well, don't worry. Come to Devil's Den Tutoring, 0 hour Wednesdays and Fridays. Don't worry, our tutors don't bite. What's up? My name is Jack, and I'm a part of NHS. Upcoming for NHS, November 8th, that Tuesday, we're having another awesome NHS blood drive. So if you're over 16 years old, over 120 pounds, come and help give blood at the blood drive, Tuesday, November 8th. Don't forget the date. Also, if you're under 18, make sure you get your parents' signature before you do it. There will be food and drinks. See y'all there.
At Eagle Valley, student athletes often push themselves to be their best, both academically and within their sports.
But injuries are a major setback.
For more about how they get back into games and who helps them with it, we go to Amy Wheeler.
My name's Amy Wheeler, and I'm the athletic trainer here at Eagle Valley High School. Andy and I moved here in 2016, and I started working for Vail Health in the Stedman Clinic. I was a college and high school athlete. I played soccer, and just like the people I treat, I occasionally got hurt, and so I'd been looking into the physical therapy field when I started looking at colleges and stuff like that. I also knew that I really wanted to work with athletes.
Amy Wheeler has been practicing as an athletic trainer since 2004, and many of our student athletes have benefited from Amy's work.
So it was our second game against Evergreen, and I was going back for a pass on like the last play of the first half, and I just got clocked on the side of the head and like passed out. And, like my whole body just kind of went into shock.
Concussions is one of the large things that we evaluate and treat. And I would say over the last several years, since I started my career, we have very much changed the way that we treated concussions.
Obviously, many of our student athletes suffer from a varying range of injuries across many different sports.
Oh, my injury is a ACL injury. It occurred in the knee. It's a ligament that got torn. It was a Wednesday, April 13th, that I tore it. I passed the ball, started backtracking, and when I tried to turn, my cleat got stuck and my knee went in, and when I was going down, it bounced back up, and then I tore my ACL.
I can't do rehab for somebody, and sometimes that can be really, really aggravating because you want that person to be able to get back as much as they want to, but there's a lot of hard work that goes in with that. So I think a lot of it's about managing expectations and letting a person know that for most surgeries, no matter what they tell you, if they say to you like, oh, you're gonna be back in 6 weeks or you'll be back in 6 months, I really think it's a year until you feel like close to normal. So just like letting that person know like, hey, this is a really long journey. Like it's gonna take some time and it's gonna take a lot of commitment on your part to make sure that you're keeping your goals in mind. But that's basically how we keep that person involved, is setting smaller goals, and then as we hit those milestones, then we can add more things into it. But yeah, long-term rehab can be hard, but I'll tell you, like I said, there's nothing as rewarding as going through that journey all the way from somebody getting hurt on the field and being with them when they don't know what's going on, they're scared, all they know is they can't play and they want to.
It's been going good. I mean, it took a full month before I could get cleared by a doctor to like come back to like my full physical activities. I didn't really think it was going to take that long because I've had concussions before, but this was definitely the worst one I've had, so it took more time than I thought. I mean, it's the 27th today, so it's been over like a month and a half, just kind of like getting back to like everything. Like this week has been like my first like real week of practice since like September like 10th or something like that. So it's been a long time. It's felt long, but it's good to be back. So and I feel great. Haven't really had any problems, so fingers crossed, man.
I've been practicing. I've been not fully, but I've been practicing diving and some action from time to time. I'll be fully cleared by December, just because my doctor had issues. But by December, I should be fully cleared back to playing.
This has been Blake, Emmanuel, and Izzat.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of EVTV.
And be sure to go follow Eagle Valley TV on TikTok, and we'll see you next week.